Hey everybody, today I'm going to tell you about Escape from Hades, designed by Fred Manzo, developed by Hermann Luttmann with art by Wil Alambre, and published by Hollandspiele. This is a game we've been working on for a very long time, and I'm very excited to get it out into the world and to tell you about it. Now in this video I'm not going to cover the actual mechanics or all the cool stuff, because I'll just be sitting here saying, oh, this is cool, I like this part, oh guys, here, how about this, isn't this neat? And that'd be a very long video. So instead I'm just going to give you an overview of the situation, of what you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it, and one of the cool things about the game. So the game takes place on a space prison, and you're trying to break into the prison, rescue some people, and then break out of it and skedaddle on your spaceship. And as you might be able to tell from the cover, the space prison is cylindrical in shape, and the game represents this with two maps that connect to each other at specific points, and each map wraps around on itself. So to help you visualize this, I have a visual aid. This accessory is not provided with the game. We actually don't sell it on our store, but I've been told you actually can get this at your local convenience store or grocery store. Who knew? So we have a cylinder here, and this is going to be our stand-in for the space prison. So the outside has its own map, which wraps around. The inside has its own map, which wraps around. And then it's connected at certain points where there are maintenance shafts for defense works, rail guns, missiles, lasers, all that good stuff. So you're actually going to land on the prison, blow a hole where defense is, go into the shaft, go on the inside of the prison, rescue people, get out of the shaft, and get your ship to come get you before, everything gets blown up. So let's look at the actual maps to give you a sense of how this works. So this is the Inferno deck. This is the outside map, the red map as we call it, because it is red. And as you might see, you have at the edge of this numbered hexes, and if you move off, this is a bad guy, but he's going to move off that hex, he's going to show up on the other side. Easy peasy. Now, we have here the kind of surface defenses, missiles, rail guns, lasers, all that good stuff. And you're going to have to be able to attack it, damage it, blow a hole there, and then you enter it to get onto this map, which is the Purgatory map, which I mispronounced. Anyway, you're going to get on the map, and you're going to be going and opening doors, trying to find political prisoners. There's a princess you got to rescue. There's some elder aliens somewhere, but you don't know what room who is where. You could open this door, and there's a fuel tank, and it explodes and attacks your guy. That's no good. You can open this door. Oh, there's the princess. We need to get her out of here. You can open a door, and there's one of the evil Gorgons who is trying to blow up the prison while you're on it. All sorts of crazy, chaotic things happening here, all while you're fighting off aliens and such. And as the game goes on, more and more aliens are going to populate. You don't have very many units. What you've seen is like most of the units you have a handful more. The other guys have a bit more than that. That's a lot of units. And while all this is going on, while you're fighting your way into the prison, trying to find people, trying to get out of the prison, you also have a third element going on, in that you have a space battle going on in orbit of the prison with your spaceship. Look at this counter, guys. I love this counter. It's shaped like a spaceship. And you're going to be fighting fighters and those surface defenses, the rail guns, the missiles, the lasers, and so on. And they're going to be attacking your spaceship. And as they attack your spaceship, you're going to be losing the abilities of your spaceship. You have some shields, you have some weaponry, which you're using to fire on the fighters and on the rail guns, etc. You have your warp drive, so that you get in and out of places. You have electronic warfare that helps suppress some of those surface defenses. You have a laboratory for your scientist dude who has a bow tie. Look at that, that's neat. And you have the living quarters where your people are. If the ship gets blown up, you can't go anywhere, you lose the game. Actually, if the ship loses his warp drive and doesn't get repaired, you can't get out of there, you're going to lose the game. So that, in a nutshell, is some of the crazy stuff going on in this game. I really, really love it, and I'm really excited to tell you about some of the mechanics, which I will in another video, but that's the basic situation. You are fighting your way in, you're fighting your way out, there's space battle going on, there's explosions, there's craziness, there's this deck of cards that I hate. This deck of cards, every time this gets flipped, something bad happens. It's great. So that is Escape from Hades, designed by Fred Manzo, developed by Hermann Luttmann, and published by Hollandspiele.